Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Main Chick by Kid Ink. And it starts out with this really cool bass line. Actually, this is just a really cool step progression actually in the key of E minor or G major. And you start out on the open E, or you may want to kind of grab 7th fret on the A string, and then you kind of walk down to 5th fret on the A string, kind of a D note, and then we go down to 3rd fret on the A string for a C note, kind of play that twice, and then we go to 2nd fret on the A string, it's kind of a B note. So that's kind of our main progression through the song. It's kind of like E, B, C, C, B, E, B, C, C, B. And if you wanted to back that up with chords, you'd start on an E minor chord. When we play E minor, first finger goes to A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the D 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, it sounds like an E minor chord and it makes you cry. It's so sad. Now you may also want to think about putting the 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, and making that an E minor 7th. Or there are lots of other E minor possibilities. You could use an E5 power chord, kind of working in different places. You could use a bar chord on the 7th fret, E minor. You could use an E minor 7. You could use E minor 9. If you've got some other places you want to play E minor, feel free to kind of grab that sound and run with it. And then from the E minor, then we'd be going to a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger goes to G on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the high E 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the B string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, it sounds a D major chord and it sounds really happy. Now, while you're on Ds in general, it can be kind of cool to lift the 2nd finger. It's a dangerous finger to lift. So you add a D sus2. You can add in the pinky on the high E 3rd for a D suspended, kind of say some things around the D chord. Or if you kind of dig on power chords, you could use a D5 power chord to reposition, working it from 5th fret. You could do a bar, D major chord. You may want to make it a D7, depending on where your ear's kind of saying for you. Or you could even use a D9, kind of dig on D9. So there's lots of D possibilities you can kind of jump to too. And then from the D, the C note, we'd back up with a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of C major. So you may kind of dig on that. Or you could lift off the 1st finger, and a D major 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the B string 3rd for a C major 9 and kind of say some stuff around the C chord. Or you may want to kind of think about a different C major 9, working a 4-finger C major 9. Or if you kind of dig on the power chords, you could use a C5 power chord, you could use a C major bar, you could use a C major 7, you might even dig on a C major 6-9, crazy cool voice. So lots of possibilities for the C. And then from the C we'd be going to a B minor chord. And normally you do this as a 2nd fret bar, 2nd finger on the B string 3rd, 3rd finger on the D 4th, pinky on the G 4th. If you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord and it sounds really sad. Now you may also want to think about lifting off the pinky, making that a B minor 7. Or another way to play B minor 7, if you're just starting out, you could do 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the G 2nd, 3rd finger on the high E 2nd. That'll work that as a B minor 7. Or especially if you're digging on the C major 9 voicing, you may want to think about 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the G 2nd, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, kind of working that for your B minor, kind of strumming from the A string to the high string. Or there's lots of other possibilities for B minor too. If you want to kind of work with kind of the power chord idea, kind of B5 could work. You could work kind of the bar from 7th fret, B minor 7 that way. Or you may want to just kind of experiment with some other sounds too. If you know other B minors, jump in on those. And there's a couple different strumming options you may want to play around with. You may want to kind of just match the lick with the chords, kind of like E minor, D, C, B minor, E minor, D, C, C, B, kind of working it that way. Or you could fill in time on that, kind of E minor with the downs, and then this can get a little weird. It'd almost be kind of like, normally kind of working 8/8 notes through a tune of music, right? Kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm doing downs with the right hand, and kind of adding in a little bit of muting to make that a little bit sneaky. And the weird part is where these chords kind of have. So you may want to do E minor for 3, D for 5, and then C for 6, and then your B minor for 2. Might kind of match the tune rhythmically, and I know that's a little weird. E minor, holding out for the B minor, and it's just gonna be very, very cool. So you want to experiment with downstrokes to use it, or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the E minor and just tried that a lot. You had down, down, one way to work it would be just halving that, actually just doing down, down, up on all those chords. If you're just starting out, it might be kind of a cool way to kind of approach the tune. Where those changes in timing are kind of happening. You can do the E minor with the down, down, hit the D for the up, up, down, up, and then go to the C for the down, down, up, up, and then say that last down for B minor. So you kind of dig on that. You have E minor, down, D on the up, up, down, C on the down, down, up, B minor, E minor. For myself, what feels really good is to work off of something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, down, up. Kind of 1, 2, 1, 2. That's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that foot tap into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I think would be a lot of fun to work with the tune is a down, up, down, up, down, 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor and do a down on 1 and an up on 4, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the third beat, you'd be doing up on 2, up on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, down, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, 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 down. So all together, you got down. For the down, up, and then you can go to the D for a down, up, down, and then you can go to the C for the down, up, down, and then go to the B minor for the down, down. Kind of big on that. So E minor, up, D on the down, C, up, down, E minor, down, down. Kind of an idea. A lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you throw a bass for the chord. So on the E minor, you have the lobby for the bass. On the D, you'd have the D for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the B, you'd have the A for the bass. So we could even add basses into kind of our other pattern, kind of the down, down, up, down, up. And we'd have E minor with the bass, down, B on the up, C with the bass, down, up, E minor, E minor. Work it off kind of a bass, up, bass, up, down, down. Kind of dig on that. So you have E minor, C, key we're in, actually, kind of working around E minor. One of my favorite pentatonic scales actually is an E minor pentatonic scale, which is a really, really beautiful sounding scale actually. And I have a video on this called Talking with the Guitar Pentatonic Map, where it kind of talks about playing this scale in kind of a really cool and interesting way. Although there are lots of places where you can play the 5 notes of that scale, kind of E. And the cool thing is it's all the open strings. So you got E's and A's and D's and G's and B's and E's are kind of the notes of the scale, kind of G and A and B and D's and E's. So if somebody asks you to play a pentatonic scale and you do this, you are absolutely correct. You have just played a 5-note scale in the key of E minor, G major. So what can be kind of cool too, especially if you kind of experiment a little bit with those lead licks or those patterns in different places, actually you can kind of put them together, pattern 1, work in 2-note patterns. It's normally how people will kind of discuss these. Although I even like 1-note patterns. I kind of talk a little bit about that. I think some of my Talking with the Guitar videos. But you may want to just throw in some lead licks with those chords. So even the E minor, D, C, B minor, kind of throwing in some licks around the chords could be kind of cool. Even a free form idea where you could kind of play the chord, make up a lick in the scale, play the next chord, lick in the scale, next chord, scale lick, chord, scale lick, chord, lick, chord, lick, chord, chord. So you want to kind of play around with it a little bit and kind of see what you can say with it too. It can be very, very cool jam progression. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Main Chick by Kid Ink. So good luck.